having a good day. I'm on my way to the pool to go for a swim, get my exercise in. For me right now, the most important thing is exercise because it's the only thing that brings me relief from some of the mental pain that I've been having. And that's one of the things I have to get in. If I don't do anything else, I have to pray and I have to get my exercise in. I'm glad that I've been put in a position where I can do that and I can focus on that. It's not always easy, but I know it's the right thing to do. I have some issues that I'm going through right now. Little Nathan is homeschooling. I'm homeschooling him, and I'm registered as a homeschooler, but he's pretty much doing his own thing. We don't have a curriculum set up, and I've tried that, and it doesn't work. Unless Nathan has his heart and his motivation comes from his spirit, from God, he doesn't want to do anything. And the way the public school system is set up is, I don't really think that they know what to teach, and they know what every kid needs. And I think that just the way it's set up over here, it's not helping him. I don't think it's not working for him, and he's not able to plug in and really learn. And I really get a little frustrated because I've had it brought up to me, not a lot, but by my sister, who she's totally opposite. She has totally opposite direction and way she raises her kids compared to the way I've been raising Nathan, which I really don't feel like I'm raising him. I feel like God is. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get in. There's a small school I'm looking at to see if I can get him in there, and maybe in a smaller setting where he can, it's more like a private school approach, and see if that helps. I'm having a hard time coming up with a reason to convince him that school is the right thing to do. I have told him that if he wants a job out in the real world, that a lot of times they look at that, and as far as having like a GED, you can get a GED, which is a diploma, a high school diploma, but most places will look at whether you have a GED or not. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what he's going to need in his when he goes out in the world to pick a career or whatever. But I don't know. I just I feel like his heart and his soul and his motivations coming. He works on small engines in the yard. He's learning about lawnmowers. He's got a lot of lawnmowers that he's bought, and he's out in the yard with them. He gets greasy like his daddy. And I think that's how Nate learned to be a mechanic. And Nate's kind of he's excelled in his profession. He's probably one of the best mechanics on the East Coast. So I'm just praying about it, but it's been brought up again, and I'm concerned that I guess a little bit of my concern is that he'll, my path and my story involves being told that my heart and my soul led me the wrong way at one time, and that bothers me because that really put me in a bind. It brought me to my knees, and it really hurt really bad. Because I do know that Nathan believes in God, and I do though feel like he sometimes questions if what he's doing is right or not, and if what he's doing is, because he's had it brought up before about school, son, you need to be in school, and some people will find out he's not and be like, you need to be in school, and but I think that he's confused a little bit about what school really is, and like I said, public school's not working for him. He's been, and he cannot get motivated. He's, bored out of his mind. And, I'm starting to really believe that, boredom can be painful for kids, and they're not growing up like we used to. And, so Skylar's doing well. His leg's doing good. He's healed up. He's ready to go we're going on vacation, family vacation in August with my mama and family. And, I'm looking forward to going to Iceland in December. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait for that. Me and Nate getting away. Still kind of weird, the situation with my marriage and with what I've been through with you. because I really feel like there's a difference between the way I feel about Nate and you, and I'm just wondering why sometimes that's not the same, but it's not. So, I mean, I really love and respect Nate, but I don't believe I love him like I love you, and it doesn't bother me a lot. I've come to accept that because it's just who I am, but sometimes, of course, when my cycle's close, I'll think about stuff, and it does kind of bother me because I put myself on the other side and think, well, what if I was Nate, and how would that make me feel if he felt that way about another woman? But when my mind goes there, God directs me back and makes me realize that, things are like they are for a reason, and, they're just like they are right now. My hope and prayer is that, what I do and what brings me joy doesn't cause somebody else pain. And I'm hoping that, everybody can be on the joy page. But, and I guess I have a fear that wouldn't be the case. So I'm just praying about that. But I know that whatever I do, I have to be honest about how I feel. And I'm glad I was honest with Nate about you and how I felt. And because I just could not, keep that as a hidden thing. I just had to talk about it. I've talked about it with other people too, and it's really brought me a lot of freedom in my life. It's made me feel good to be free and honest about it, And I know it probably puts other people on the spot sometimes, but I've just been told that, if I have something burning in me that's going to make me go back out or make me, that I need to talk about it. So I'm glad that I have. Nate's doing well. He's staying busy at work. He's very involved with the boys. He's a really good dad. He loves the boys, and Skylar's very attached to him. And we do things together. We talk. We have a healthy relationship, like I said. But I guess we could be, more romantic and all that kind of thing. But that whole issue I'm praying about, because I don't want to. I don't know, it's weird. I don't want to do anything that I would not want to see you doing with another woman, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of just where I'm at. Call me crazy. I know that we're married, but I do believe when I got married, I did not understand what marriage was going to entail, and I did not, it was just like, yeah, let's get married. Marriage, the wedding and the cake and the, happy. And I never knew what marriage actually was really about until all these hardships started happening. I'm glad that God has seen fit to try to keep things. I just don't like the word divorce. I just don't. I have a friend going through divorce, and I know it's part of other people's, plan. God, I just don't like the word, though, and I'm really glad that God saw fit to not use it here. And He's actually working through what's going on. But I'm at the pool. I love you. I'm going to imagine that you're here with me, and because it makes me happy. I love you, and I'll say hey later on.